Where will Siyethemba Sithebe fit in or at Kaizer Chiefs? To those who didn't know or who doesn't know, it has been confirmed by Kick-Off and ENCA that Kaizer Chiefs has signed Siyethemba Sithebe from Amazulu. He's wearing jersey number 10 with threads. To those who doesn't know him, just to give you a little bit of identification. Now, he plays, I think, in the midfield, but he's more of an attacking midfield. Now, the question then comes back home to say, at Kaizer Chiefs, where will this guy fit in? Because it's, you can buy certain player. I'll give, for instance, Kaizer Chiefs bought Torelpa from Sundowns, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think they bought it from Sundowns. They bought him from Sundowns. And then at Kaizer Chiefs, he will find good combination when he was playing with Geld Skalveig. So that's the only time he will gel with Kaizer Chiefs, you understand? And then, so coming back home, Kaizer Chiefs has been struggling a little bit in the middle of the park. Kaizer Chiefs is playing this long ball thing, which is not good at all. And then we saw in the introduction of assistant Atazwane, then he comes in and is trying to play football instead of playing this long ball thing, which is not Kaizer Chiefs' identity. Now, we look at Kaizer Chiefs. We have a player such as Cole Alexandra, who is in the middle, but he's more of a defensive midfielder. Therefore, we're expecting who's this guy, Nange, just number 24, to actually be the creative midfielder, but it's not actually the creative midfielder. So Kaizer Chiefs needed a midfielder that can link well. When this guy, Cole Alexandra, which I think is just number 17, he when he has done his work of being or doing the hard work of marking in the midfield, he then needs to give it to the midfielder that is more like Raniello Letsolonyane, the man who can give dangerous and deadly passes. And remember that in the likes of Letsolonyane, he will then give a pass or a through pass that he will link well with his teammates. So if you were to have Raniello Letsolonyane, Khama, Billiat and keagan, Dolly, I tell you the truth, that would have created a very dangerous thing. Now, but I think now Kaizer Chiefs have signed Siyethemba Sithebe to kind of like complement the hard work of Cole Alexander. But the key question for you and I is, knowing the guy, you remember he played at Kosafa Cup when they won that cup together with the Njabulo Ngobu. Kaizer Chiefs bought from what's this team, Morocco Swallows. So they were playing together there. So when he comes to Kaizer Chiefs, Siyethemba Sithebe, he will have people that he has worked with before. So it's not a big problem. The quick question is, can he gel, or can he find the fit in the Kaizer Chiefs setup? If you look at him as he's playing under Penimakad, even before Penimakad, he's a very good player. He works hard. There's no doubt about him. I truly don't doubt him at Amazon. I just have a little bit of a problem at Kaizer Chiefs. So I'm just asking myself a question of, can this guy fit at Kaizer Chiefs? It's more like a little bit of a challenge to me. So, and number two, which I think we should also look into, is that I think we needed to buy young players, young midfielders that can grow, So I'm not sure about the age, but I don't think he's that young, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think there was that guy, that young player. It's not called Alexander, but I forgot the name of that player. He's young. He's playing international, I think, in Portugal. So, and then I think also there was an option of Mukwena, and then there was an option of, who's this young guy? Tebogo Mukwena. There was Sipombuli name. So the key question here is the matter of age. And if you buy a player, remember that you also need to think of future in terms of the club, to say, look at a player like Itumeleng Kone. He has played, is turning 2 decades. This 2021 or 2022, I'm not sure, but he will be turning, I think it's 2022, 20 decades in the club. 2 decades and 20, which is 20 years. So when you buy a player, you're looking at that, and also you're looking at the international market. Look at what Kaizer Chiefs did with Hadebe. Kaizer Chiefs bought Hadebe from Zimbabwe. He played few seasons at Kaizer Chiefs and then he was sold out because the age is on his side. And then look at what the likes of what's called. He's called what, Varalel Nahayo. But you know what? His surname is Nahayo. I think he's from Ghana or those countries now. Because of his age was on his side, because he was capable of selling those players out there. But buying a player like Siyethemba Sithebe, the key question is, can this player take you to can you sell, if this player performs well, will you be able to sell this player into the international market? Because if the player's age is not on his side, then forget, you cannot sell that player. And you do not want to buy players for the sake of Stuart Baxter, because Stuart Baxter has got a tendency of wanting to play with old players and not investing in younger players. So when he's gone, the next coach will have to start afresh, and that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to bring here. So you see, I've highlighted 3 things here. One is the issue of can Siyethemba Sithebe gel at Kaizer Chiefs, which I have a problem. I don't know if that would be possible. Number 2, I brought the issue of age, and I brought it in terms of in 2 ways. One, in him growing and staying at the club because the age is on his side. Number 2, it is also if he performs well such that he attracts the international market, they will consider the age. Will that allow you? So those three things, I think I'm not yet answered, but he's a man, you know what I'm saying? He's got two legs. He can answer us on the field. He can close our mouth on the field. So we're just waiting for that. But I must just forget about number 10. Just number 10, he will wear it at Amazulu. When it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, we are okay with just number 10. Just number 10 is Keagan Dolly, and that jersey doesn't go anywhere else except Keagan Dolly, because it fits well together with the hard work that comes with Keagan Dolly. You know what I'm saying? The style, all these things. Just number 10 is okay with Keagan Dolly. But nevertheless, guys, let's talk on the comment section below. What's your thing? Do you think, where do you see him fitting? Do you think that it's gonna gel well with the current Kaizer Chiefs setup?